Hello, I'm Jacob. You're watching the Prepper's Bunker Outdoors. Today I want to talk to you about fitness for a prepper. I'm out here trying to get a little bit of my cardio on. This is a Gorilla Gravity pedal head. We are in this little snow apocalypse, right? Snow's not actually really that bad. It's systems that are not designed to handle the snow in snow that are that bad. However, what it has brought to my attention is how woefully unprepared people are. And so today we're specifically going to talk about fitness. However, what I want to bring to your attention is that people typically, and for mostly good reasons, make their decisions based on the 99.9% average in their life, okay? So, what you go through every single day is kind of how you prepare yourself, and you kind of streamline your financial abilities and your time based on that. For instance, myself, I have a little economical, silly car because I drive about 100 miles a day, probably a little bit more. And my four-wheel drive truck currently isn't going. It doesn't need a lot of work, just haven't had the time or motivation to fix it. All right, but that little car does everything that I need it to do 360 days out of the year. Okay, and that's how people make their decisions. However, life-changing events often happen in that 0.01% of your life. So what brought this to my attention is the tragic stories, especially coming out of Texas right now. For instance, I just saw an article about a family rationing their newborn baby's oxygen at home because of the power outage, and they're not able to get a resupply or not able to get out, whatever the case may be. Absolute tragedy. This video is nothing to take away from that. However, specifically, this is prepping. This is redundancy. Backup power and or backup heat and or backup supplies. Ultimately, at the end of the day, the only person responsible for you is you. And the only person responsible for your family is you. So if someone in your family dies because you don't have what you need, is the police chief going to fall into a spiral of depression and lose his life and his family to alcohol because he feels that he dropped his responsibilities for your family? No, he's not. I'm sure he'll feel bad, but at the end of the day, you're not his responsibility. You will. So, fitness. You do not focus on fitness for the 99.9% average of your life. If you are focusing on fitness for the 99.9% average of your life, you're still doing better than 99.9% of people. What you need for fitness is different for everybody. So, if you are like me, dealing with some injuries, and you're very winded quickly, you do a couple of sprints and you're out of breath, you go ride your mountain bike in the snow for 5 minutes and you're just toast, or you run a relatively slow mile and you're out of it, you need to do cardio. Your heart is weak. People say, strength takes a lifetime, cardio takes 2 weeks. False. False. Your lungs and heart take a long time to get strong. Okay? And just lifting heavy weights isn't going to do that. On the flip side, if you're a 130-pound dude and, you can't lift 200 pounds, you need to focus on lifting heavy and doing things that are going to get your caloric intake up. There is no such thing as I just can't gain weight. There's no such thing as I just can't lose weight. There's calories in versus calories out. If you are heavily overweight, you might have a low caloric need every day. Therefore, eating a otherwise average diet might make you gain more weight. So get your caloric needs up by building muscle and by burning calories, and then you'll be where you need to be. On the flip side, your body might use a whole bunch of calories every day, doing almost nothing and burn super efficiently. Eat more food. It all burns down to calories in, calories out. I used to say I can't gain weight. It's a load of crap. And a lot more people say that they can't lose weight. It's a load of crap. So you need to tailor your fitness based on your needs. All right. And I like lifting up 200 pounds and running around with it in short bursts. It's what I enjoy doing. Or carrying 300 or 400 or sometimes 500 pounds. It's what I enjoy doing. What do I need to do? I need to get my butt out on that bicycle and get my endurance up. And if you are the 130-pound male who can't lift 200 pounds, you don't need to be spending your time on the bicycle. You need to be spending your time on the squat rack and on the deadlift platform doing sets of 5. And you need to be building your appetite so that you can intake more healthy and nutrient-dense foods. So, because the 1% of your life, okay, the 0.01% of your life for a prep, the emergency, what will you have to do? You'll have to move fast and you'll have to carry weight. Count on it. Carry weight, move fast for longer than you're comfortable with. All right, so where you are weak in that equation, focus on it. That's all I got. Hopefully you have a blessed day. Talk to you in the comments section below.